Hi everyone, and welcome to my party wardrobe staples. So we've already done the kind of basic wardrobe staples, and this is if you are the kind of person who goes out a lot and you want to know what the staples you should have in your wardrobe to make you have a nice kind of very glamorous looking party season appropriate wardrobe. So the first options I've got are things that you can wear from the office or from work, depending on where you work obviously, to a bar, to a club, anything like that. So things that kind of work on multiple levels. So the first thing we've got here is this dress by Zara. And the reason that I like this is because it's really simple, it's a great shape, but it can be styled in so many different ways. And the top of it is just a white button shirt. And then if you look further down, the skirt of it is just a black skirt, but it's kind of ruched at the waist. And it's got this kind of lovely opening slit kind of thing, but it's still quite demure. It reaches my knees, so you can get away with wearing it at work. But styling this with a nice pair of shoes and just adding something like a nice chunky necklace, keep it in your bag, a nice chunky necklace, and you're good to go. It's a quite classic, quite conservative, but still very classic and sexy at the same time. The next one is along similar lines, and I do think these types of things just work well if you work somewhere quite conservative but you want to go out after. And this dress is from Fcebook, and again it's a pencil skirt bottom type of thing, quite tight, so you could wear tights underneath it if you're a bit self-conscious about your legs, and the top's just this kind of taupe coloured satin effect, ruched high neck, so it's very elegant, and I really like this dress. I think it's really pretty, and it's very flattering, and again it's quite classic, quite conservative, but just beautiful at the same time, so it is very easy to style because it's so simple. And if you're going to work, you can just put a sharp blazer over the top of it, tights, boots, and you're done, and you can go out like that and you still look quite glamorous at the same time. So we've got two of those that are complete opposites, and now if you're going clubbing and you want to get noticed, my best advice is go for the shimmer. Glittery things just draw the eye, the lights will kind of catch to it, and it's just a great option. This dress is great if you are quite small chested, and this is from Mango. I'm going to try and hold it up in a way that shows it off, but basically it's one strap and it goes across your boobs like that, and then it's just a short black dress. The skirt's got kind of like a little bit of frill going on at the bottom, but it is a really beautiful dress. I don't wear it enough because you have to kind of not wear a bra with it, and I don't love doing that. But again, it's just very simple, but this shimmery sparkly bit really catches your eye, and it's a really unusual asymmetrical type of dress. It's absolutely beautiful and I love it. Then this next one you'll think looks a little bit strange, and I thought this at first as well, but this is one of the most amazing dresses ever, and I think I've got photos of some of these dresses, me wearing them actually, so I'm going to do a little blog post, and I'll put it, when I've done it I'll tell you in the description box. There'll be a little thing that I'll come up here and tell you that I've done it. So this one is from Dorothy Perkins, and it kind of looks a little bit Pat Butcher, but trust me, this is one of the most flattering shapes ever. It's just a kind of straight shape. It's got a little bit of a scooped out back, but it's not very low, and because its shape's very conservative, it can get away with being quite glittery and quite kind of three-dimensional, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So I really love this. Again, this is from Dorothy Perkins, and there's a few places that do ones like this every now and then. I know Next sometimes have them, but it's a really lovely dress, and I love it. So we've got those two for the sparkle factor. Now, if you just want a dress that's not very formal, maybe you're just going to like a cocktail party or something like that, but you want something that's a little bit fun, and you could go clubbing in these types of dresses, or on a proper night out as well. But if you're going clubbing, I like to go for the glitter. But this dress right here is from Maxi London, and let me just tie it up. This is what it looks like. It is a beautiful red polka dot dress. It's got kind of flared out pockets at the hips, and it's got a really, really flattering neckline if you've got a larger chest. It's a very, very kind of very Marilyn Monroe style neckline. And you're probably thinking, I keep saying, this is good if you're this shape, this is good if you're that shape. Well, what shape are you? Why have you got all of these shapes? And the reason for that is because I gain weight and lose weight quite a lot. I'm a bit of a yo-yoer. And when I'm a lot skinnier, I have got quite a small chest. So I keep items that look good for that when I'm smaller. And when I'm bigger and I've got a bigger chest, then I'll keep items for that, if it makes sense. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's got this lovely zip detailing down the back. And it's just a really great option, I think, for just adding a little bit of colour and a little bit of fun into your wardrobe. The next thing is quite simple, but I love this dress. And you're probably thinking, grey. But the shape of this dress is absolutely beautiful. It's got this kind of asymmetrical draping on the bust and on the hip area. And it hits you just below the knee. And I love this dress. I think it is absolutely beautiful. It really, really just sits amazingly on your body, and it's quite demure but quite interesting at the same time, and it's lovely. It's a really, really lovely, lovely dress. So then we've got two items here that are good if you're going to somewhere very, very important. If you're going to a wedding or a black tie event. My life's not that interesting that I get to go to black tie events that often, but maybe some of yours are. And this is the most perfect black dress ever. This is by Karen Millen, and it is obviously an evening dress. And if you just look at the sewing and the detailing that have gone into making this dress, it is a work of art. The ruching and the little panel details and the sleeves, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful dress. And I think everybody should own a really, really beautiful, exquisitely made dress. They don't have to be expensive. You can get them in all sorts of places. But a really, really beautiful, classic, elegant dress that just makes you feel really elegant and gorgeous when you wear it. It's not about looking sexy, it's about looking elegant and classy. And this is the perfect, perfect dress for that, in my opinion. And then if you want something that's quite elegant but a little bit fun at the same time, this one by Burns Shaw is obviously a copy of the Hervé Leger style bandage dresses. And the top of it is pink. Its skirt is black and it's bandage style, uber flattering, really, really flattering, and the zip at the back is pink, which I quite like. And yeah, like I said, it's a really, really flattering, sexy kind of dress, worn with some really like killer black heels or nude heels even. It is a beautiful, beautiful dress, and the bandage dress works well on really curvy women actually, because you'd think that it kind of exaggerates them, but it exaggerates them in a nice way, and it looks really beautiful if you are quite curvy. So I love that, although I shouldn't use that word anymore considering what happened last time. And then last but not least, two little other party essentials. We have the glittery shoe. A beautiful shoe is a must, I think, with any party outfit. Heels all the way, in my opinion. These are by Karen Millen, and I haven't got all expensive shoes. Most of mine are from kind of high street shops, really, to be honest. But it is a really, really nice shoe, and it's quite comfortable. Make sure you've got a semi-comfortable heel, and they are absolutely beautiful, and a kind of shoe that makes you feel like Sarah Jessica Parker. That's what I always think when I buy shoes. Think of Sex and the City when you buy shoes, and then you know you've made a good purchase. And also a kind of must-have is a pretty little clutch bag. This one is silver and it's from Accessorize, and I just think that clutch bags are a really nice addition for an evening look. You can kind of have it with a little chain if you want to. I prefer it without, but again, like I said, it's a really nice addition for an evening look. It's really pretty, and you can kind of show off your nail polish and your jewellery when you're wearing it, and they always look beautiful in photographs, and you just look very elegant. So I hope you enjoyed this. It was a little bit rushed because I promised I'd do this video today, but I've got to go out. But I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you've got any questions or anything like that, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.